In today's video, I'm going to share with you the 5 freedoms that make up our personal freedom. By achieving personal freedom, we're able to engage our family to enable us to create fortune on our own terms, and for us to understand how best to build a business in a way that works for us. For the best advice on building your business with your family, subscribe to my channel to be advised of a new video every Tuesday. By liking and sharing this video, we give others in our community who may be thinking about this topic a chance to engage. If you want to be part of a supportive community, come join our Facebook community where we do a deep dive of each week's video on a Wednesday, where you get a chance to get your questions answered either by myself or another member of the community. So freedom 1 is freedom of time. And when I say freedom of time, we're talking about being able to choose how we use our time in our own way, in a way that focuses on elements that are important and engaging with our family, but where we feel that we have choice, where we are able to utilize our time in a way that works best for us. One way to understand what freedom you have with your time is to take a week and identify what you do. Split it between yourself, your business, and your family, and check the balance and see if it's working for you. The second freedom is money, and whether you have the freedom personally of your finances to enable you to achieve what you want to achieve with your time. And freedom of money means different things to each of us. It might mean that we don't have debt. It might mean that we have not the worry or the thinking because we have cash in the bank. And one of the key things about understanding freedom of money is to first identify what that actually means for us. The third freedom is that of relationships. Do we have the relationships that we're really looking for? And are they empowering and engaging us, or are they holding us back? Now, from a personal perspective, that can be both personal and also in business. And whether we feel that we are actually energized by the relationships we have, and actually what does an energizing relationship look for us? So the more we understand about what a good relationship looks like for us, the more we're able to identify what's working for us and what isn't. Freedom 4 is freedom to create the experiences, the opportunities, and the memories that we want to achieve. Identifying what those opportunities are, what those memories are, what those experiences are that are actually going to be important to us and are important to us and we want to achieve going forwards. And having the freedom where we feel like we are able to do and achieve those things ourselves without restriction, and that they're part of the DNA of who we are. And freedom 5 is, well, how free are you to be uniquely you? And what does that actually look like? What does being uniquely you actually mean? And when you know what and who you are you able to be uniquely you? Many times we find ourselves in our businesses not able to be us. We're stuck managing a business that actually doesn't play to our strengths. And also we find that sometimes we don't know our own strengths. Sometimes we don't necessarily know what is unique to us. And taking the time to understand who we are and what is unique, who we are and who we are unique to us, really will help this process. And my bonus tip, well, why not create a scorecard? Now, creating a scorecard means that for each of the freedoms, identifying what good freedom looks like for you. And each of us are unique, so it's not going to look the same for each of us. And then on a scale of 1 to 10, identifying where we are right now in relation to where we want to get to, and now identifying the very first step to moving forwards. If you're a 5, what gets you to a 6? But knowing what a 10 looks like and how to move towards it. My second bonus tip around personal freedom and the scorecard is, and I'm sure you've heard me say this millions of times, share it with your family, especially with your children. Because one of the things that I found with my children is the more you talk to them, the more you share about the challenges I'm having with being me and understanding me and looking to be the best me, the more you realize that they are having many of the same challenges. And sharing the challenges that you're having on your scorecards enables you to actually to talk together and actually create freedom for each other, which ultimately, when you go back to being a family, is creating family freedom too. So the question I have for you is, which freedom is the most challenging for you? I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please see my other videos on how to use a scorecard and creating fortune on your own terms.